Hey everybody, my name is Rachel, aka Lilyworks, and I am a full-time stay-at-home mom and a part-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, Etsy, Facebook Marketplace. And in today's video, I am going to show you guys my workspace and my inventory room. Some of you guys have been asking what that looks like, what my inventory system is, where I work, how I work with kids, and yeah, so let's go down to my basement and show you guys. We actually purchased this house with the inventory slash work area in mind. I'm not sure how big it is. I would guess it's probably 20 feet by maybe 24 by 12 feet area. So yeah, let's go ahead downstairs right behind. Stairs playroom, and I kind of cleaned a little bit, but not like crazy, so you guys get an unrealistic expectation of what working from home looks like. So over here is the playroom right here where my kids play. It's a playroom slash projector room. We really like our projector. You can see my teacher tendencies has pictures for where everything goes. That makes it easy for the kids and especially my husband to clean up when they're all done. So anyways, coming over here, this might have been a workout room before we moved in, but there is actually, this was storage, and then over here, that door over there, that's storage. So if I ever need to expand my workspace, we're able to maybe knock out a wall. And then this over here is my stepdaughter's room. It's like space themed. She is 12, so it's kind of like her den back here. But anyways, this is basically where I work. So let's go first things first. I think I will close the door since the kids are playing nicely. I have these tables here because we're going to be having Pemberley's birthday outside pretty soon. We had to cancel her birthday last weekend because we're all sick, but we're doing better. So anyways, this is kind of where I work right here. You can see I just have it's not a full laptop, it's like a Chromebook. I just mostly use that for shipping. It works well. It attaches to my Rollo printer. Love my Rollo with the thermal labels. My husband initially didn't think that that would be worth it to invest in a thermal printer instead of just cutting out your labels, but I 1000%, if you are serious about getting into reselling at all, definitely get a thermal printer. Here are those wipes I talk about so often. Right here, there's my scale. Let's turn on. These are my cards that I have, that I put in my packages right there. Here is my ring light for when I record sometimes with my shoes and everything behind me. This is my packing paper that I use to put into shoes to stuff them. I pack up my shoes and other packages using this paper, and I have it here because it is really close to my other boxes I use for packaging and whatnot. So I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a sub pump right there. I have it closed off by a decorative wall divider, and then basically it goes back to there. So right now I have about 2,600 listings in my eBay store, and this is kind of what it looks like for me. So I don't have a shed, I don't have a warehouse, I don't have any workers or anything, but this is kind of what I do as a stay-at-home mom. So back to my workstation, I have a reminder of how much it costs to be at an antique store. Let me just take a look. So I got this desk from IKEA and I really like it. Even though IKEA is cheap and not my style for the regular part of my house, for kids furniture and my office furniture, I really like it. The drawers are just really smooth and it's very functional. Okay, so here in this top drawer, I have these tiny poly mailers. I bought these in bulk off of Amazon. I use these mostly for jewelry or scarves. These are just some stickers. You don't need stickers, but I have my kids help me with putting on stickers whenever they ask to help. I will give them the sticker on the packages job. So I have those. Here are some bigger poly mailers. I use these for sometimes shipping first class sandals or scarves or hats. In here, this is bags and things I use for jewelry, some jewelry cards, earring backs, and then two different sizes of bags. So I mostly use this size. I can't tell you what it is, maybe like 2x3. And then this smaller size, maybe this is 2x3. But those are basically the two sizes I use for jewelry. Here are some large clear bags with that little piece you can pull off to make it sticky. I think it looks professional. It keeps my inventory nice in the basement. I also think it makes a better experience for the buyer. And then here is another size. So I've played around with different sizes, and these are the two sizes that I use. This big size for like big hats, purses, bigger purses, and then this like more medium size. So what would this be, like 9 by, I don't know, 6, I don't know, something like that. Okay, here is my little hat stand that I got from the antique store that I use for display. Here in this drawer, I have this right next to me because I roll up my belts and put them right in here. So when I'm working here, take a picture, roll up my belt, put it in here, and then I have my pink basket right here that I put my belts and purses that I've listed right here. So I don't have to move very much. So this works for me right here. This is kind of miscellaneous, as you can see. It's kind of all crazy. These are silver things I've tested, and they are silver. Horsehair brush right there. I made this a while ago. My Lilyworks stamp. I don't use that for anything. I had an Etsy shop that I used that for. So, okay. This has like shoe trees and forms and stands, and I use this to put shoes over the garbage can and brush out any of the sand and rocks. Tools. This I use with like these brushes on there to power clean some shoes and things like that. Next, here is my diamond label maker. These are those thermal printing labels, and then more of these cards that I get from, what is it called? I always forget the name. It starts with a Z. Does it say? I might have a link in my description, but I really like putting these in my packages. I just thank the buyer, and I do have repeat buyers, so Zazzle, Z-A-Z-Z-L-E. All right, so So that's that. Oh, and I also keep these in here. My husband made me coupons for the best wife in the world. Each coupon can be used only once and expires when you say it expires. That's so funny. So you can see my kids colored in here a little bit, but I've had these for a long time. I just really like the thought of it more than anything. I've tried using them a couple times to have my husband like clean the basement or whatever, and yeah, that was funny. Him cleaning the basement, ha ha ha. Okay. Anyways, that is what I have in my desk. Let's go to this cart. I just kind of have this moving cart. I think I got this at like Home Goods or something, and I move this around. It has just different odds and ends that I use for cleaning and whatnot. And then when I do list jewelry down here, I'll put it in this basket and then move it out to inventory. And then here are some craft rock stuff down here. So if you guys are wondering where chemicals are and things like that, those are all up there out of my kids' reach. So I have like jewelry cleaner, acids, shoe cleaners, spot treaters, things like that. Those are my beautiful things that I think are beautiful. So cloisonne, glass, abalone, etched things. Random stuff over here. My jewelry machine I've never used yet. This is jewelry that is still good, but I'm not going to sell it, so I throw it in there for my yard sale. And then some jewelry displays and things like that. Okay, so here is my light box. I have this box in the description. I really really like this one. I highly recommend it. I think it's a little bit over $100, but I'm on my second one. Bought another one right before I moved. I really like this one. It is a good size and it takes nice pictures. Up there I have my basket that I have put belts in right now. Sometimes I'll put hats in here for listing. And right now I have a Dooney & Bourke laptop messenger bag. I think it's vintage. Got this at the bins. I've had this for months and I just haven't listed it. I finally cleaned it up a little bit. There's still signs of wear, but I'm gonna list that as soon as it dries. I was trying to get this out, this little spot, and it did not come out. All right, so these are my 3 bins that I use when I bring in inventory from like the bins or a haul. And it's like shoes, belts, purses, blah, blah, blah. So right now I have them almost all empty. Yay, right? That means I'm getting through my stuff. There's my boot forms. And then all I have in here are, these are for my mom. I want my mom to try on these just to make sure the size. And then the Lucky Brand shoes, just so that she can make sure that I'm getting the size right, because I think these are all her size. These I use for washing tennis shoes in the wash. You can buy these off of Amazon. You put a shoe in each and you throw them in the wash. I use a spray down the shoes. Actually, I'll show you. I might have just listed some. Yeah, so these right here, there's some Jordans. I put these in the wash and they turned out pretty good. So yeah, I do like that. Okay, so there is that. As you guys might have seen before, these are my baskets that I get from Walmart. So when I'm listing here and I'm done, I just turn my chair and I can put what I've just listed here, and once they're full I will put those in my inventory. So belts, purses, scarves, hats, etc. right there. Then this is always shoes. So there's that. And then I have, these are my jewelry pieces that I'm going to list down here. So not my small clip-on earrings, brooches that I list upstairs in my tiny light box, but these are like necklaces mostly bigger pieces of jewelry. And I just have them separated in bags. And so this for me is like my death pile, but I don't really see it as a death pile. I have this as like backup listing stuff. So I don't mind having this around. My IKEA bags for when I either bring in a haul or I put all my packages in there for my postman to pick up. I will put that out in the front. My postman puts the IKEA bags from the day before in our mailbox, and like we have this cycle going. Here's some padded flat rate mailers. You can see right here. Oh, another reason I really love this IKEA set thing is like these shoe boxes. This is the USPS shoe boxes. They just fit really nicely in here. This fits really nicely. These are the priority mail. What size are these? These are like those, the box. This is 7 by 7 by 6. So I use these for my craft jewelry lots and things. Sometimes smaller breakable things. Some smaller eBay boxes. I get these with my store eBay discount. These might be like 6 by 4, and so I'll put bigger jewelry pieces that I don't put in one of these little boxes. These that will go in here. Keep my receipts down there. These are the smaller jewelry boxes. These are a little bit larger jewelry boxes. These are the two sizes I use, and this one's perfect because, let's show you, when I have this card that I can have earrings on, it just fits right in there. It's like perfect. So yeah, I bought these off of Amazon in bulk. They're the pink boxes, and I really like them. So recommend those as well. Okay, large boxes, random stuff up there. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the inventory. Okay, so let me back up. There we go. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have a lot of men's type shoes right in front of me. I have some sneakers, Oxfords, boots, and then I put mostly sneakers in this area. So behind over there and then up top right here. And I actually just sold some Vince sneakers and some Ted Baker sneakers. So I will have those in the what sold over the weekend video later. As you guys can see, I have some boots hanging from the ceiling. We have that method. Just got these clip boot things from Amazon. That works for me. All right, coming over here, I have my jewelry area. This is kind of where I start with my what sold over the weekend video. And then over here, I have more of the sneakers and men's type of shoes over here. Okay, so just go through it. A lot of you were or are shoe sellers and have been reaching out to me saying that you're interested in jewelry. So I'm thinking I'm going to be doing a jewelry, excuse me, a jewelry like beginner's guide to selling jewelry, I guess. Like basically what you can do if you're just a fresh reseller of jewelry and you're a little bit worried about finding and selling the jewelry pieces and describing them. And we're gonna pretend that I'm just new and this is what I would do. So I'm gonna have that video shortly. I have not been thrifting in forever, it feels like, because we were sick. Anyways, I'm just gonna go through this with you guys. Okay, so here I have some miscellaneous pieces. A lot of these things came from like jewelry jars that were just like random. I also have some men's bolo ties. This was a random thing in a jewelry jar and it sold over the weekend. So you'll see this. It is this little stone cactus donkey thing. I have one drawer dedicated to cloisonning. So I have my cloisonne pieces here, but I also have pins back here. Men's sets and lots, so jewelry lots and men's sets, which is usually like cufflink, tie bar lots. These are the tie bar clips and pins, cufflinks, men's cufflinks. Here are like dress clips, sweater clips, buckles, fur clips, things like that. The brooches and the pins I have here, but I also have, no, not there. Where are they? Yes, up there. So I have a lot of brooches, so I'm gonna have to figure out a better system for that. Here are the rings. I sold a bunch of rings over this weekend. Screwback earrings. Love these. Clip-on earrings right here. I believe, nope, I don't have to put those in another bin yet. And these two are empty because I have them in here. So post stud earrings and some hooks and dangle earrings, cuffs and bangles, chain, stretch bracelets, pendants, chokers and thin necklaces. So by thin necklaces I mean like these kind of thin necklaces, long necklaces, and then chunky right here and then right there. Okay, and then I have some sorted by color, my pearl type jewelry, and then as you can see we have more boots hanging. Okay, and then these are the like ankle boot type of boots. Here are some more men's boots on top and then more dress shoes. My husband put the USPS boxes here, so they're kind of in the way. Here are women's heels. We're here. More women's heels. And now we're getting empty. Right there. I have a link of these shelves in the description below this video, if you guys are wondering. These are wedges. So wedges. Here are some things I'll get to. Okay. These carpet pieces I only have so because when I'm kneeling down and looking at stuff, I don't get cold. And I picked these up at the bins actually. Okay, so over here I have my scarves. I have more scarves, hats. I have just random boots in front of my boxed shoes. So I don't sell a lot of like new and boxed type of shoes, just based off of where I source. But I do have some. So there are those. Here's a bouncy ball for when my kids are playing in here. Find these randomly every so often. Those down here are the fabric stretchy type belts. Down here are the white, silver, gold belts. These are the colorful belts. And then up here are my brown belts and my black belts. So brown belts, these have the silver hardware. These have the gold hardware, silver hardware, gold hardware. And then this one fell out of the package. Okay, here, I think this is a jewelry box I have packed up. Random breakables. So this is my hard goods section, you guys, right here. Very small. Wallets and some perfume, some gloves. Then these 4 totes are my purses, sandals, and more sandals. These up here are my blue and gray and green flats. These are my black flats. And then over here is like clog and mule type shoes. So a lot of Clarks and Bourne have their home right here. And then coming around up there are my colorful, I guess, flats. And then over there are like browns and tan flats. So yeah, I think I just have this random coat here because I found this at the bins. It's a Hugo Boss vintage camel coat, and we'll see if it sells. But yeah, I'm also not a clothing reseller. So yeah, this is kind of what the workspace looks like in a smaller basement setup. So yeah, there is my space. If you like this kind of video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. If there's something that you saw that you're wondering where did you buy this from, I put most of the things in the description down below. Otherwise, feel free to ask me down in the comments. Make sure to check out my Instagram. I put a lot of my bigger sales that sold over the week in my Instagram account, and so that link is shown at the end of this video. And yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you like this kind of content. If you are looking to be a shoe or jewelry reseller or a stay-at-home mom looking to make more money, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye. Are you guys my sweeties?
Yep.
Are you my sweetie? Alright, you guys have one more minute. Say bye to everybody.
Bye.
You wave. So see you later.